just got a complaint that I've been going MIA. It's hard for me to have a good perception of whether that's really going on, but I feel like I posted a video a few days ago and I'm keeping on my normal schedule-ish. Can hear the birds singing outside. I feel like spring is almost here, and that always brings me some peace. I've been getting a lot of sweet text messages and pictures from people and things like that. I have a lot of support out there being offered to me, which is good, and I'm working with a sponsee, which is where you help somebody else go through um, becoming sober and talking about how you stay sober. It's kind of neat because I have notes that I took from what my sponsor and grand sponsor were teaching me around the time in my sobriety, around 3 or 4 months that my sponsee is at now. Then I got people reaching out to me about starting a ladies crocheting group. They want me to teach them how to crochet, which makes me really happy because it helped me a lot this fall and winter to have that to do. And I think I shared some of my projects with you guys. I made my first scarves this year, and I like how they turned out. I made a little, this one has holes right here because it's like a vent for if I got too sweaty, because if any of you get hot flashes, you know what that's all about. But yeah, I'm sitting in my bed right now, and I've been I I have been having a rough time, and a lot of people are sensing that for some reason. I just kind of like, hopefully the person I'm talking about doesn't get offended, but there's someone that really cares about me in my life that I just talked to, and she's pretty much the reason I'm making this video now. But she was saying, it's like you just disappear, you just vanish off the face of the earth when you're doing bad. Well, I'll show you guys. I'm right here in my normal place. Got lots and lots of messages coming in, which is nice. My plants are growing, and I've transplanted arugula that I planted on Valentine's Day. I transplanted that so that it can grow more in this bigger pot. It's going to be actually full size, I think, on March 20th. That's what the planting guide said. This tablet's a touch screen, so I don't always know. So yeah, I'm doing okay, and I'm doing the same stuff, I think, that I normally do. But my kidneys aren't doing so well, and how I can tell that is because I'm so puffy. Everything's swelling up, so I'm trying to drink a lot of water. And emotionally, I've been really struggling. My last counseling session, she just kind of left me. It's like a worst nightmare for me with counseling. We dealt with some of my worst memories, and we didn't do EMDR. We just talked, which makes me worse usually. And she just kind of left me there at the end. We talked about a crisis plan, and then I've kind of been in, well, not kind of, I have been in crisis, and my daughter's been really worried since then. And I've been worried about her because she had a surgery, and she is struggling, like doing the online and the hybrid schedule and some other things that she probably doesn't want me to talk about. She's a teenager, and so that's her business. But I'm worried about her, and I do understand why she's worried about me, because I am in crisis mode and I am having to take what they call my PRN meds so that I don't have panic attacks like every hour all day long. I had some really awful ones on Friday that she said she's never seen me that bad. I know for a fact that I've been worse, but and I don't feel suicidal, which is nice, but that got her really worried. And as the, like the fifth panic attack was ending, I was kind of I was wishing that people who watch this channel could see it so they could see what really bad ones look like. But when I was going into it, I don't have the wherewithal to cry out for help, to film anything or anything like that. It's a total physiological reaction that I can't control or really predict very well. But hopefully it's good for you guys to see. Oh my goodness, I just got a whole bunch more messages. Hopefully it's good for you guys to see what it looks like when I'm coming out of crisis mode, or I guess I'm kind of in the middle of it, coming out of it, hopefully, right now. Stuff has piled up. So it's kind of embarrassing to show you the mess, so I think I will, but I did make my bed today and got up and talked with my sponsor, talked with some of my friends. We're going to visit my other friend who's really not doing well, like maybe on the verge of some major life changes. It's weird because a lot of the people who watch my channel know me, so I don't know how much to say about things. I don't constantly think about myself, but I feel like the only thing I can really talk about on here is me, because I don't want to be disclosing other people's issue or situations. But yeah, laundry has that's piled up for me. I did manage to get it in the bag because I have to go to the laundromat to do it with my caregiver tomorrow, because here's more laundry, hold on. We have one washer and one dryer for our 8 apartment building. Sorry, it's hard to talk when I feel like this too. I found out that we're going to get to visit our family in North Carolina, so I'm really excited about that. I found that out after I'd already been in crisis mode for like 5 days, but so I'm actually quite looking forward to that, and my daughter's birthday, and seeing family. Trash and dishes had started to pile up while I was in crisis mode, and thankfully I do have 2 caregivers, so there aren't dirty dishes, or there's just a couple dirty dishes in the sink, and then these ones are all clean. When I was having a breakdown on Friday, I got rid of my dish strainer, which I've been wanting to do for a while, which some of you know why, just has certain memories attached to it. And doing dishes, part of my many bad memories. And so I broke a bowl, and I got rid of a table and sorry, my arm was getting tired. A little side table is what I'm trying to say. And the dish rack, I took those down to the dumpster finally, like 2 days after my big panic attack. And then garbage was piling up, but I did manage to get it into... I ran out of trash bags in the midst of the crisis, so I managed to get it into other receptacles. And then when I finally had a caregiver with me, because I didn't have one during this whole time of crisis either, because a huge snow came, and I sent the older caregiver home because he didn't have good traction tires, and I didn't want him to get like stuck here in a blizzard. So that was Thursday, and I just been... Friday is when things really hit the fan, and I haven't had any caregivers here until Monday, which was yesterday. So when he got here, I got this big old bag now of trash bags, because when I hit crisis, it seems like I run out of certain important things like clean underwear, trash bags, dish soap. That's why I have a huge thing of dish soap. Because if I'm already not with it or dissociating a lot, if you know what that means, or having a lot of panic attacks, and then I don't have the basic things to keep it clean around here, it turns into a big problem fast. So I'm actually really proud of myself for doing things like we went grocery shopping. Yes, it's mostly juice and condiments in here, but we do have one HelloFresh meal left and some meat that a friend gave me. A friend gave me meat on Sunday, I think it was, or Saturday. I didn't even tell her that we were low on food. I haven't been telling my friends like that I'm especially freaking out or anything because I don't like to put it on other people. This is something that happens to me. It just comes and goes. And it's a big part of why I'm disabled, though. And I'm realizing it is important to tell people, especially people that care about me, like to give them some sign of distress. And apparently, I did a little bit better job of that this time because at least I have people praying for me, and then that more messages coming through, and then that one person gave us food. But I didn't ask for anybody to do any of this stuff. They're just noticing. But this is a big thing that's weighing on me. These are all these. It says this is not a bill. Okay, but it says I owe like hundreds of dollars. And then this one says this is insurance for insurance policy that I canceled. They sent it to me after February 19th and they're saying it was due on February 19th. But I paid my insurance. This is just some new fee that they made up. I don't know. It doesn't even really say policy premium, installment fees. Oh, rejected payment fee because I told my bank, stop letting Progressive take money out of my account because they've been taking, um, they had direct deposit information. Sorry, my arm keeps getting tired. I'm going to take my blood pressure medicine called propranolol. I feel like I'm getting ramped up. I'm ramping myself up again. This one prevents panic attacks if I can catch it. And I think I'm actually catching one before it turns into hyperventilating and everything right now. This is actually kind of exciting. Usually I can't catch it before it gets bad. I'm getting some water because I feel chest pains and I feel shortness of breath, which are two of my panic things, and also my thoughts are really scattered. Anyway, usually I take propranolol after I've already had one panic attack, or if I have like a migraine happening, or if my chest pains are really bad, which they're pretty bad right now. They're medium bad, I guess, like a 7 out of 10. I was only having to take propranolol once a month when I was doing really well this year, which was most of the year so far. So I have to put my foot down, I guess, with my counselor that we can't be bringing up 8 terrible memories and not de-escalating. Hold on, I'm going to take a minute. Okay, I did some deep breathing and I drink my water. I'm going to drink some more. So my daily things, I took this just now. This is a mood stabilizer, which I would really recommend because for someone like me that has these roller coasters of emotions that I cannot control, I can control how I act. I can control how much other people see of this, but what is going on inside, I can't control. I don't think people without mental illness understand what it feels like. It's like having your feet kicked out from underneath you. It's not fun. It's not something that we're saying to play the victim. It's like it's actually happening. It's just you can't see it, so it's confusing for people from the outside. And then the other thing I have is, it says it's for mood, but it's also for my fibromyalgia, is Cymbalta. Okay, I feel the propranolol kicking in. I can also hear that my voice is like its normal level and not really high and crazy. I use that word. I don't like people to say it to me, but sometimes I'll feel crazy and I act. Yeah, a mood swing will make you act different, I guess. So yeah. Taking my Cymbalta. Having the lights dim really helps me, although it's hard for people to see me that way. I'm going to show you another transplanted pot that I did. This one's called Three Sisters. The blinds are trying to flop into the view. It's got, well, the corn is next to it right now, but it will have corn, squash, and beans or legumes. This right now has nasturtium, which is these are going to be flowers. Oh, they're going to have flowers on them. This is called a spooky pumpkin, which is like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. And this is a pea, and this is the corn over here. I don't know if you can see. I can't really see what's happening. Anyway, I'm going to try to... Oh, I'm supposed to be having a meeting right now, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go visit my other friend, but I just wanted to do a quick update so no one can say that I'm hiding out. This is not a side of myself I like to show. I'm really ashamed to think that I'm even going to post it right now, but you know what? Maybe it will help someone. Maybe it will help someone who doesn't deal with this to understand that I'm not hiding from anybody. I'm just trying to do my normal things and not upset anyone else and not embarrass myself in public. And if you have dealt with these kind of feelings, then I'm sure you can empathize right now and you understand that I'm just coping. I'm coping, and this is a lot better job than I've done a lot of times in the past. So I'm actually kind of proud of that part. I'm just not proud of having mental illness and mood swings and organizational problems. But thanks for watching if you made it this far. And oh, well, I'll do a more in-depth video soon, but I got some really good painting done at my friend's house yesterday, and I'm working on this is the ocean, obviously, and there's going to be some Adirondack chairs in the foreground. All right, you have a good day. Love you. Bye. I've also been looking up quinceañera information since my daughter's is coming up this year.
Phylloxera ξένα δέντρα σίγουρα κουβαλάει ο αέρας και απ' των αστεριών τη λίμνη εικόνες άγγελοι κρατάει η μνήμη. Καμιά φορά όταν κοιμάμαι άλλες ζωές θα ρεις θυμάμαι. Η νύχτα σαν πάει μπρος στον ύπνο ξυπνάει στου φεγγαριού τον κήπο. Όσοι τη μέρα περπατάνε τις νύχτες στα κρυφά πετάνε. Όλοι φτερά κυοφορούμε μα δεν τα ανοίγουμε να μην τα δούνε. Κι όταν θα φύγουμε άλλες ζωές θα πάμε να βρούμε. Καμιά φορά όταν κοιμάμαι άλλες ζωές θα ρεις θυμάμαι. Η νύχτα σαν πάει προς τον ύπνο ξυπνάει στου φεγγαριού τον κήπο. Όλοι φτερά κυοφορούμε μα δεν τα ανοίγουμε να μην τα δούνε. Κι όταν θα φύγουμε άλλες ζωές θα πάμε να βρούμε.